Good morning, everyone. How are you doing? Apologies for the voice. Good to be back. But man, I'll be on for a very short time. I'm just testing this out, and I don't want to overdo it. Let's walk you through the session prep. And remember, if you have detailed questions, I'll be happy to answer them in the Discord room. I've been told to rest, but I'm kind of cheating. So, our overnight inventory is long. We're looking for a move down. We have a poor low here at 71.50. The beauty about these market profile charts is they show you accumulation and distribution. That's the position from yesterday. It's being sold higher for profit. If we have a sale, we'll come in, we'll break that overnight low and come down into these levels here. So right now, we're just kind of monkeying around with this previous day high. If we do gap open, look for a gap fill. And if we get back into yesterday's range, we'll come down and take that close. If we take out the close, the big level is 71.50. There is a double bottom there. Let's go take a look. So here, and we haven't been able to get down to it all session. So we might open on a gap, fill it, and then look for lower. So what I'll do is I will stay with you guys through the open and then shut it down. Just so you're prepared. Here are the upper stops. The overnight point of control is right over yesterday's high. That really shows that there is a lot of short covering right there. So these markets are still very unpredictable. And since overnight inventory is long, I'd be looking for a gap fill and then coming down and testing these stops. So we have 71.60, 71.58, the 54s, yesterday's close, and that double bottom at the overnight. Oh, the excuse me, the point of control from yesterday is here. I'll be taking I'll be taking little breaks, so I won't be talking continuously like I usually do. So please bear with me, and we'll get this train back on the rails soon here. I want to thank everyone for all your support while I've been sick. Man, this year has been something for been something for being sick, I tell you. I've been in and out of the hospital AO, but all good. I'm hard to kill. All right, let's go take a look at our zones for the 1 minute charts. As you can see, we've spent a lot of time and traded quite a bit of volume here between 56 and 72. Had a nice move up into the 80s, back down again. It might be a little choppy. Might be a little choppy off the open, so be aware of that. Newer traders. New traders, you really want to be only taking trades from the edges, okay? It's very easy to get into trouble in this market. Let's see where we open up. Overall, let's take a look here. I mean, the market has, excuse me, I mean, we've got a gap here. And we have the massive gap down here. It's been when they say all gaps will sometimes they take a while. We have a lot of short positions. Huge one here. Short position, another gap, and another gap. So this market is really built like a house on stilts. Any news event could easily bring this thing tumbling back down. If we maintain a sideways distribution here, it could attract buyers. That's something that you have to look out for. I know everyone wants to short, but could be a bit of a pain. I firmly suggest for new traders to use the levels. If you come into our room, we have a lot of videos before my voice got screwed up. We have a lot of videos on the look below and fail trade. Those trades are very nice once you understand the mechanics. When the market looks below a level and comes back up, you go along. You put your stop underneath that level and then you sell into the other two levels. Very simple trades. When it's chopping around like this, you leave it alone. You look for a nice clean move. Those are the moves you really want to really take. And what we're going to do in this room is we teach you when to trade and when not to trade. Learning when not to trade is one of the most important things, because I'd say 100% of retail traders don't understand when not to take trades. When it's chopping around like this, the market itself doesn't know whether it's going to gap up or not. So how can you know, right? This way, let it open. We'll be open here in a couple of minutes. Let it open up. Let the large traders pave the way. And that way you'll, excuse me, you'll be able to wait for your proper setup. If you wait for your setup, you're going to save yourself a lot of money, a lot of hassle, and a lot of emotional energy. Okay. And remember, there will be a lot of news. The news cycle will be very unpredictable. Because of this, because of an unpredictable news cycle, you really want to make sure that you trust the chart. Do I sound really bad? I don't know. I sound really bad when I hear myself. Can you guys understand what I'm saying? I know it's not my usual voice, but you can understand. Okay, cool, cool. It sounds like I have cotton in my mouth. Okay. I sound mildly depressed. Oh, wow. Don't make me laugh. It hurts. Okay. I sound like I'm in the mafia. Okay. That's better. Hey, you gotta have a sense of humor, right? It's the key to this. You know, when I was sick, I was watching Boardwalk Empire, so maybe it's rubbed off on me. All right, guys, here we go. I'm going to stay with you through the open. Let's see what happens. Gap fill. Okay. Open, fill the gap. I'm looking for re-entry back down into yesterday's range. So far, there is a bid. Bid. Upper stops up here just under 66. Okay. Back into yesterday's range. I'll be looking, if you're short, the target is the overnight low. Good, this is normal. This is normal. I'll try and stay on for another 10-15 minutes. Don't want to totally lose the voice. Boom. Good correction to overnight inventory. Target is 71.50. Remember, overnight inventory was long. This is a short back down. To correct it, There's the overnight low. There will be a few buyers here. They'll front run it. As soon as you see that movement up, now what you should be thinking is, where are these bastards going to sell into it? Watch that next candle and use the levels, my friends. Remember yesterday's position is priced here. So they'll sell it all the way back down and generally stop here. Now it's catching a bid. Look at all that short covering right there at 53.5. Let's see if that 50 can hold. Seller at 56. Thank you, everyone, for your prayers and your good wishes. I'll be okay. Just a little time. Now let's see if we can take out that 50. It's still bid. It'll chop here for a bit. Let the large traders figure out the order flow. You know, a good analogy is think of large traders as snowplows. Let them plow the road before you get on it. And there's sometimes we just have to wait, let them clean up the chart, so to speak. Here we go. Let's see if we can stand under the close of yesterday. There we go. There we go. Oh, bid at 51. You can see that point of control is here. That's a lot of short covering. So we, as retail traders, want to wait for price stability. There's the break. Coming right back into that point of control. And the lower stops are under 71.45. And remember, just double up your zones. You know, the nice thing about this way of looking at the market, the way of the business, is once you get a good grasp of it, you can still, you just do the same thing every day. So now if you're trading, I don't even have my trading software open because I'm not going to risk money today. Not until I'm really back. This is a look below and fail of the overnight low. We hit the point of control by one tick, right? Stopped. Found a bid, the buyers came in. So what happens is the sellers just stop selling when they get to their cost basis. Cost basis is what they paid for it yesterday, right? They stop selling, shorts come in, wholesale comes in. Retail comes in. So now we're going to look for chop back and forth here. Just use the levels. And as we get up to 71.54 on the upside, there will be sellers up there. So beware of that if you are long. Price action isn't so bad. Could be worse. Yes, they're always distributing, Michael. Even if it's for a tick. Remember, these people trade size, so they are selling thousands of contracts. And all you need is one tick, run 1,000 contracts through one tick, it's 12 grand. So if they're buying 49, they're selling 49 quarter. If they're buying 48, they're selling 48 half. I feel okay, thanks, Rubble. My voice is a bit. I sound like Marlon Brando in The Godfather, but I'm getting better. I lost my voice over the last couple of weeks. So just testing it out today. And speaking of an offer you can't refuse, Steve is running a 3-day trial. Come into the trading room. I'll be typing out a lot of stuff. We have a ton of videos for instruction. Next week, I will hopefully be better in doing more sessions. Yeah, my voice is high. It's weird. All right, let's look for that 45 stop. Right down here. Liquidation is healthy. Liquidation is a healthy thing. But we have a lot of shorts trapped over the last 2 weeks. Just a ton of shorts trapped. So the more shorts you have trapped, the problem is the more buying there is when the market drops. And that's the problem. We still haven't filled any of the gaps below us. Bit of a pain, that is. Back in the overnight range. That's what everybody says, Howard. How you doing, Howard? Good to see you. draw a little volume profile, you can see all that liquidating inventory, how it comes into play. So here's a little position being built. If we go to over 56, and you're going to take longs on the look below and fail, wait till it gets over 56. Right now, there's no sense building a long position, right? Unless you have a lot of money, right? And even if you do have a lot of money, why waste it, right? Just give it time, relax. The more relaxed you are, the better you're able to absorb information. Scalp it. But you got to also know when to scalp, right? I wouldn't be scalping here. I'd scalp long 57 to 60. That would be my number one scalp. Oh, and for my coaching students, if you need me, just DM me. I'm not going to be doing any sessions until I get completely back, but I'll be happy to work with you guys and answer questions if you have them. Okay, we're creeping up on 56. See, there's that seller at 56. It's going to come back down. And this is really where you have to exercise some patience. Good observation, Howard. Good, good, good. Keep it up. You're learning patience. You're learning how to stock the trade. It's very, very tempting to go long here. So what I'm looking for here is when it goes long, comes up over 56, where's the seller? Give it for the next candle and see if that next candle if it holds. So if you're buying 57, put your stop under 56 and put your sell orders out at 58, 59, 60. The LB off of the close is not a good setup. It's a good setup if you're very fast. That's why I use these levels. And if you come into the room, we'll show you how to figure out the levels. Very simple. So if you were long 57 and you couldn't sell any at 59, then you know to get out of the trade, right? And that was just 1 minute. So we did a look below and fail. So if you bought 56, 57, you would have sold one at 58. You would not have gotten a print at 59, so you would have flattened the trade. You got to be fast. Hey, Bram, thank you. Thanks, I'm listening. Have a good one, brother. Here we go again. Here we go. Same thing now. You can see there's a seller at 58, right? Hey, thanks, Leslie. There we go. Long 56, 57, selling 58, 59. We'll have sellers up here at 60. Couple of points here, a couple of points there, right? There you go. Great. So had I been long 57, I would be out of my position here. Because you can see that there is inventory here. They will sell into it. Yeah, exactly. TPO is more volume transacted at every TIF. It shows you where the position is, and now we are selling that position. And that, my friends, is to look below and fail. It's very easy to understand the mechanics of it. The execution is not easy. It does take time. That's why they call it practice. Alrighty, my friends, I'm going to sign off. I want to thank you very much for all your patience and goodwill. It worked pretty nicely, Howard. Not bad. 56 up to 60. Thank you, everyone. Really appreciate all your good wishes. See you tomorrow. Trade safe out there, okay? Thank you. Have a great trading day, folks. Love you guys. Bye for now.